First flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Hey guys, welcome back to GamePlayX4. I'm your host Ray, and along with the whole, the rest of the gang are here. Obviously, we're missing some people, but it is what it is. We're here, and today we're gonna discuss some topics. But before that, I want to let you guys know that you guys are welcome to subscribe and always comment on any of these topics we're gonna have today. With that being said, hope everyone is doing fine. We're doing cool. It's Friday night. We're chilling. How about you guys?
I'm chilling, and everyone should hit the like button. Just saying.
Yeah, press the like button. It helps us out a lot, for sure.
All I'm saying, man, this game for Pokemon for Legend of Arceus, bro, is crazy.
So, have you been playing it?
Yes,
Yeah.
I've been playing for like I think 24 hours already.
All right, Ruben.
Yeah,
Give us your give us your
Okay, so I'm telling you,
your impressions.
I'll give my score. I give it a 9 out of 10. It's a really good game, but it's a different way to play Pokemon. To be honest, it gives a point to have actually make the Pokédex. Basically, remember when you use the Pokédex, you capture the Pokemon to see, right?
Yeah.
In this case, you have to capture it. You have to learn what move that he does, the first move that he does in battle, if it's bio or quick attack, how many forms of evolution he has. So you have to evolve the Pokemon all the way, and you have to do it 3 times or 2 times, depends on what it is, what kind of variant it is, what kind of different. It's a different speed. And I kind of like it, but it gives the Pokédex a meaning. To be honest, the one thing that is really good in Pokemon game is the crafting materials. Because now you don't pay for a Pokeball. Now you have to go craft it, my boy. Go to the wild, get the materials, and you
Skyrim in
craft it.
Pokemon right now.
That's what it is. You go to the wild, you get the items, and you craft that thing.
You got a Skyrim Pokemon. You got to craft. Imagine trying to get some Pokemon. You're like, damn, I gotta go make some Pokeballs real quick. Fuck. God.
And by the way, nothing is given no more. Like it's so hard to digivolve now your Pokemons. Like
Evolve, not Digivolve.
Well, sorry,
This
evolve.
is Digimon.
But like when I mean evolve with a like a thunderstone, firestone, all of that, you can get those. It's really rare. It's a really rare drop. It's a really rare drop. That's what I'm saying. To get those, like I got a random thunderstone out of nowhere. I don't know where I got it from.
If you guys don't know, Ruben obviously is one of the hosts for Poke Boost on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. They discuss with Max pretty deep details about not just the game or Arceus, right? Just Pokemon in general. Just to let you guys know, you guys check it out. The previous podcast they had this week on our channel.
So the only way to get those rare stones, the easiest way is to get points, and those points is to find the lost and found. Some people that they lost their rare candies, lost the potions. I don't know, randomly in the map. You get me? And you have to search for those, and you get points. And with those points, you can buy the Thunderstone, Waterstone. You get me? But the average of the points, you get 50 to 95 points, and you have to get 1,000 points to buy only one Thunderstone, Waterstone, or Firestone. It's crazy, but it has different mechanics that you don't see in a Pokemon game.
Do you get to fuse with the Pokemon? You become the greatest Pokemon ever?
No, that's the end.
Make new Pokemons out of nothing.
You fuse. They should make a Pokemon game where I forgot what that manga is called, where they fuse with the Pokemon.
Imagine the day we could breed Pokemon.
Pokemon White and Pokemon Black, you mean?
No, there's an actual manga where people fuse. Well, they don't fuse, but they get Pokemon powers by using some gadget. I forgot what it is, but I forgot what that
the
manga
people
is called.
themselves, the avatars themselves.
No, the trainers fuse with the Pokemon.
Are you talking about Detective Pikachu?
No, I'm being dead ass. This is a real manga. I forgot what it's called. I have to look it up. But
look, all I know is when remember on the Kanto game when basically remember that the PC helper, the one who became a I think it's Jigglypuff. Oh, Clefairy. He became a Clefairy, and you need to help him to de-transform. I thought that was you mean.
It's okay. So the manga is called Pokemon Pocket Monsters Rebirth. Like they actually fuse with the Pokemon. It's kind of like remember like Digimon. Where like for Digimon Frontier when they become Digimon, kind of like that, but they use like some kind of gadget to get the Pokemon powers.
I mean, it's like Bond of Friendship and Bond of Rabbit, something like that.
I guess. So as you could say it like that, but they get Pokemon powers and they actually look like not exactly like the Pokemon, but it's a fusion. So like a fusion.
I think you will like this Legend Arceus just because it brings different mechanics. And the thing I love is you can die in these games.
I was watching people play that game. People getting clap.
And the battles, bro, is really good. Really, you will love it. You will get it really interesting.
Yeah.
Hyper Beam does look like a Hyper Beam, bro. It looks like a Kamehameha 10 times that you could just flop everything.
Hadouken.
But it's pretty much fun. I think you will love it. I haven't finished the game at all because I've been just going around, seeing everything around the goddamn the map, just doing like side quests and everything. But so far, to be honest, you will like it.
I hear it's a hassle. I mean, I think it's longer, right? There's more grinding and whatever. And the good thing about it is that now the Pokemon's gonna attack you, kill you.
Yeah.
Not that, but
You need to bring out
it's
the
More,
strap,
more
bro.
realistic. Yeah, I mean, next
Yeah, bring out
next
the
thing is
9mm.
breeding Pokemons.
no. So remember the Lola region, right? That you don't have gym leaders, but you have those totem Pokemons that you have to defeat.
Yeah.
Josh? It's just like that.
What,
There's no gym leaders. There's just a story that you have to pure these frenzy Pokemons that went out crazy.
You gotta purify Pokemon?
Purify them
wait,
with a
wait.
pouch.
Remember,
Like Pokemon Coliseum.
remember Pokemon Ranch?
Oh yeah,
Ranch? Oh, you mean Ranger?
Ranger.
I don't know if it was Ranger or Ranch. The one where you
There's
could
no
just.
Pokemon Ranch.
No, there's Pokemon Bank and then all of those stuff.
Oh yeah, it
looks
wasn't
like
just
that.
a
It looks
place
like
where
a
you could
ranch.
just like
Deposit
deposit
your
your
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Oh,
For the
Pokemon
Wii.
Bank?
Yeah.
I think, but I know they released it for the Wii. I remember back in the day, and I was wondering, is it can you just breed Pokemon on the Pokemon Ranch?
I don't know about that one. I haven't played it.
People, I saw videos that clips that you put a female and a male Pokemon together and they bring out of nowhere Pokemon. I just don't know if that's real or not. I saw a
Oh,
clip
you
of
talking
it.
about if you can breed in that game?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
no,
saw a
because you know
clip.
you just like leave your Pokemon that you don't use, and then you come back. There's 4 of them. I was like, oh shit.
I
But
mean,
Yeah,
obviously,
the
it would
daycare.
defeat the purpose.
Just let it
Right?
train.
yeah, let train stuff. Nah,
I think it would.
you have to
It
go
would
train
defeat the purpose because it was about.
No, but look, this is the best thing about it. You don't care about the levels in this game.
Gotta catch
You
them
could use-
all.
You can go capture a Luxury level 55 and forget about your Shinx that's level 3, bro.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The catch rate is crazy. The shiny catch rate is crazy too. Instead of having 1 out of 100,000 chances, you get 1 out
Oh,
of
you still
1,000.
can't find shinies that easy in that game?
Yeah, you can.
No, I mean like that easy, like as easy as
I mean,
like easy, like Pokemon, like Pikachu and Eevee.
well, yeah, but now the ratio is 1 out of 1,000 instead of 1 out of 100,000.
God damn. So it's a lot easier to find it on there.
Yeah, but the thing that these called alpha Pokemons, they're like bigger Pokemons, bigger the size of the Pokemons, and they have better stats, base
Yeah.
stats, and everything. And they look crazy, bro. They look big as hell. If you compare a normal size Luxray to an alpha Luxray, that shit ridiculous. It looks
Well,
better.
what's alpha? Is it like
It's
bigger?
the rain. It's a frenzy Pokemon, frenzy alpha Pokemon with better base stat, bigger size than any.
So pretty much like a totem Pokemon.
Like a totem Pokemon, but better stat basically.
Okay.
And then if you capture him, so the
Pokemon.
point right now what I'm doing, my
Sup,
adventure
Max?
right now
Welcome
is
to
to
the
capture
chat.
a Luxray but shiny alpha Luxray. That's my challenge right now.
Welcome to anybody in the chat.
Shiny Alpha Luxray.
Yeah, shiny. That's my man. That's my whole thing about it right
It's okay,
now.
Max.
I
We're
reset my
short
game
staff,
I
you
think
see.
600 times already.
God damn, bro.
Yeah, I tried to get that. But I have a shiny Luxray already.
Fiend status.
Yeah, but I don't have a shiny alpha Luxray.
It's okay.
I got a shiny
You're gonna
Alpha
be able to
Luxray.
just get any Pokemon now. Everyone's buying it. I think you guys are gonna jump in it later on. You could talk more about Pokemon next Tuesday on Pokeboost, where Max and Ruben are gonna be jumping in and delivering us the good old details about what's going on with Pokemon World.
Yeah, I'll give you a few details later on. But that's just for now.
So let's start with today's podcast. The topics that we have shown for you guys. Obviously, quite a few things happened throughout the week. Nintendo, PlayStation kind of respond to what happened to the acquisition of Microsoft.
Nintendo did no response. My guy. I don't
And the
know.
whole
Stop lying.
Nintendo knows what he's gonna do.
Nintendo is like,
Stop
you know what? I don't
lying
want to be
to the
part of that.
people.
Nintendo is like, you know what? We're too cool to be acquisition anyone. All right, that's pretty much
Actually,
it.
Nintendo be buying people. It's just that
No,
they don't buy big names.
everyone
like
is suggesting them like Sega, Konami, but this and then Nintendo was like, no.
I think
We build
Sega.
new shit from the ground. We don't buy shit from anyone. That's what they said.
Yeah, that's why they bought Next Level Games. They bought some other fucking company. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah. So
buying Sega would be dope for Nintendo. I'm not gonna lie.
It's
come
a
on, there's a
BGG.
bunch of
I think Konami is the
bunch of IP.
Nah, Sega or Bandai. Bandai Namco.
There's a bunch of IPs and studios they could, acquire.
They might
but
as well just
come
grab
on.
Bandai. They're making Smash. They made 2 Smash games for them. So.
Yeah, just take Yu-Gi-Oh and Digimon. Yeah, just take those.
Nintendo.
And no, they'll get damn Bandai Namco.
Nintendo's motto is either original or not. Yeah, I mean, if it comes from us, we embrace it. It's part of our culture. If it's not, then we
Nintendo
partner
barely
with you.
makes original games anymore, yo.
But I mean, I guess that was one of the main.
It's just Mario, Zelda, Smash Bros, Mario
Kirby.
Kart.
Now Kirby. That way,
Yeah.
Kirby game coming out.
A new Kirby, new 3D Kirby. That game doesn't look too bad. I'm not gonna lie.
So obviously the kind of surprising thing that happened this week, Ruben, I could hear myself in your mic, is that obviously PlayStation kind of came in and announced that they have bought Bungie for 3.6 billion, my bad. And a lot of people were like, okay, we knew that it was going to happen. And it seems like this is the response. However, PlayStation came out and said that this deal have been in the works for at least 6 months in advance.
What's up, man? Fanboys going to be fanboys. So Microsoft buys Activision, right? And then Bungie says, oh, we're buying Sony comes out and says we're buying Bungie. That shit didn't happen overnight. Like, they didn't just be like, yo, Bungie, you're bought. Then come here, here's your money. Give me your all that shit. That's not how it works. This shit takes time. It's ridiculous. I'm assuming that the timing of announcing it was probably a clapback, but this shit's been in the work probably for a year or so, or more than that. Who knows? But
yeah,
especially because Sony wants they want to expand their live services. So Bungie was actually a smart decision.
So do you think this is something that probably Microsoft came to know behind the scenes? Like someone came in and just told Microsoft like about to buy Bungie, and their response was like, let's just try to like be ahead of them and make this acquisition and announce it first without they doing it. That way we gain the whole marketing popularity and the spikes.
Look, it depends, because when a company's being bought, that means they want to sell. So they go from company to company. It's like, yo, we want to get bought out when you have an offer, blah blah blah, this and the third. So I mean, whether they knew about it or not, it's like, I mean, buying Bungie is like what like whatever to Microsoft. Activision is probably the way better choice to go with anyway.
Yeah, but I say like when Sony says,
I mean, they had Bungie under their belt anyway, so it's like,
yeah, but they say like the money of acquire, because it's gonna take 1/3 of that money they just spend on it to just to not lose the developers of the company Bungie. Because they say the only reason they bought it is to not lose the developers, so they will be buying out of the company.
Yeah. But I mean, do I think it was a good move for them? Sure. I mean, Bungie makes great games. They made one of the best first-person shooters of all time at one point. Halo. For consoles.
But didn't all the people who work on Halo left to 343?
No. There are some people from Bungie that work at 343. But like, I think one of the writers that worked on the Halo games, he stayed at 343 to work on the story for Halo 4, Halo 5, and 6, which is Infinite. But most of the developers, they stayed at Bungie, and even the composer stayed at Bungie, but he left a long time ago. But it wasn't until recently when one of the founders of Halo, I forgot what his name was, but for Halo Infinite, he was like one of the lead designers on Halo Infinite, because 343 they just suck at their fucking job. So they needed the help. And I mean, Infinite is a way better game than 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
Way more balanced in terms of gameplay. It looks and feels like a Halo game. 343 did an amazing job in the story aspect in Halo 4. 5 was not that great, because they did a whole cliffhanger and whatnot. But when it comes to like story, like they know they can tell a good story. But when it comes to multiplayer, they clearly don't have the experience for that.
I thought they were gonna make a new Destiny 3 game just to like rival Halo games.
I mean, technically, Bungie made Destiny to rival their own game. They literally came out and said that this is gonna rival our game. That's why it feels and looks like a Halo game.
So a lot of people are saying, obviously, the whole exclusivity thing. We're obviously Call of Duty and all those IPs that obviously Microsoft acquire in a big ass deal they made about a couple weeks ago. Now with the whole PlayStation buying Bungie, people are saying, okay, what about Destiny? That's going to become an exclusive later on. But however, Destiny has come out and said, look, we
Bungie.
Bungie. No, yes, remember. Bungie has come out and said, oh no, we actually care about multi-platform and everyone having access to the game and whatnot.
They're not. They're gonna remain multi-plat, which I guess. I mean, if you're buying someone, I mean, who knows, man? I don't know. But I mean, they do have a new IP coming under it too, so that's probably good. Will it be exclusive? Who knows? If Bungie really wants to keep them third party, it all depends on what that contract is. If Bungie is able to be independent, then they can do whatever the hell they want.
I think in the short term, both Microsoft and PlayStation are not going to buy anything exclusive. However, just like we talked previously in the last week with the whole acquirement of Microsoft, you don't know what's going to happen later on, right?
Yeah. Really, because the thing is, they flat out came out and said that they're going to remain third party, but that can change in a few years. Honestly,
I mean, we will see, like you said,
it can change.
Well,
But I mean, honestly, the main, I think, honestly, I was telling people this way before, like they even came out and spoke about why they bought the company, and it's mostly because they suck at live services, and Bungie does great at live services. And what happened? They came out and said, yes, we're going to make more live services games, at least 10 of them by 2026. So it's like, I was right. I mean, it was really a live service move, because right now they really don't have any live service games. All they have is the single player experience.
That's true.
That's all they have right now. Really, but it's not bad. Like, they're doing great at it, but they're gonna need some extra icing on the cake to keep revenue coming through when they're sleeping. Because at the end of the day, when you get a single player game, you only getting paid once for it, and that's it.
I think that's gonna be hard for PlayStation, right? Because now PlayStation is showing like just coming out with their PS5, making more PS5, right?
I mean, Sony's fine. Like they're.
I see Microsoft
look, man. Just because look, Microsoft buying Activision doesn't mean Sony's dead, bro. It's not gonna happen. It's gonna take a long time to kill Sony like that way. But in a few years, when they don't get Call of Duty anymore, they're gonna start seeing that revenue hurt. Not coming through, because while one of their biggest,
IP
income stream from a video game was Call of Duty, and if they don't have that, that's probably why they were gearing towards services in the first place. Like, we don't have any first parties live services. All we have is third party.
So
and when push comes to shove, you can't rely just on third party, because shit might happen.
You think the moment that obviously when Activision makes a move of making Call of Duty exclusive and just leaving Warzone for everyone to play online, right? Like we said, PlayStation should bring back their all IPs.
I personally think they should bring back fan favorites like SOCOM, but they have to modernize SOCOM. It's the way that game was back then will not work in this day and age. Stuff like Resistance, the first Resistance game was a great shooter, but but the thing is, like, on PlayStation, multiplayer games tend not to do well on PlayStation. That's probably why they haven't done them in a long time.
Yeah.
Like Killzone is not a system seller. Resistance, as good as that game was, they didn't really do.
I mean, they come up with something new. Come on, like Call of Duty could do it.
Yeah, but like you can't make a Call of Duty clone, and
people just gonna has already had a name on it. Yeah, we gotta do.
They just take whatever you have and make it good, or just make something completely brand new.
What they should do? They should go ahead and go buy EA and bring back what's his name? Medal of Honor.
Man,
it's going down right now.
Just give me Uncharted 2 multiplayer.
Uncharted 2
multiplayer was fuego.
I mean, there's different ways they could go about it. Obviously invest in different IPs and on their online platform so they could compete against Call of Duty. I mean, I think they could, even though they're gonna have Warfare for everyone. I mean, they still Warzone. They still should go ahead and
Yeah, I think because getting Bungie was like probably one of the, not want to say the best, but a great addition because then they can help the developers, make better multiplayer games.
Yeah.
They clearly have the experience of making great multiplayer games.
So, Andres,
All they do
welcome
is make
to the
multiplayer games.
podcast.
What's up, Andres?
Just to fill you in, we're talking about.
Man, that boy's camera is like 4K today. What's up,
Yeah.
man? That thing is clean.
And we are proud.
Yo,
of
your mic is
Andres.
muted.
Your mic is muted, by the way.
He came with
Can you
clear
hear me now?
picture but no sound.
Get closer. Get
There
that
you
mic
go.
closer.
There you go. We
Can you
hear
hear
you
me
now.
now? All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but since you want to come in late, my guy, what are your thoughts on Bungie?
Ooh. That one's gonna be funny, I think. Like, it's something that I was thinking about because the promise of multi-platform and stuff like that. But you don't make moves like that and expect still have that shit be multi-platform. Like it's the same shit with Xbox, right? Where they said what was it? What was the franchise that they promised it would be multi-platform, and then they're like, oh no, once it was on Game Pass, it's exclusive.
It was Starfield.
No, it was Starfield, but it was something else from Bethesda. And then so they're like, oh yeah, it's multi-platform.
Elder Scrolls.
I think it was Elder Scrolls. And then they were like, oh no, it's exclusive to Game Pass. So you're like,
Yeah.
shit like that, where like you don't make moves like that, thinking that it's gonna be multi-platform.
Nah.
So
As long as it comes on PC, man, I don't care.
right, and that's the thing. Like I think because the servers are still there, right? So
No, like Destiny is not gonna they're not gonna close out on all the platforms. It's gonna stay where it's at right now.
yeah, and I mean,
Any
now,
future
yeah.
one most likely will not be on Xbox. PC, yes, but not
right, and also think that there'll be like exclusive things to PlayStation because they did that before. If people don't remember when Bungie started off, it was a Sony exclusive. Well,
But
first
I believe Bungie is gonna be is gonna be independent. Let me see.
that's what they say.
now,
They
that's
say
like-
that all the creative and everything will still stay intact with Bungie, just that Sony bought them. It's kind of like how
We're still
it
gonna be
was.
an independent studio.
But the thing is, when Sony first had,
Okay, so technically Bungie can do what they want because
Yeah,
they can
technically.
because they're gonna be publishing and developing their own games. So,
correct.
So if they
the thing-
wanted to publish and put it somewhere else, they can do it.
right, and so the thing is, what I think what will happen, because it's happened before, where Sony had a deal with Bungie, and they, everything was first on Sony. That's what pissed off people who were playing Xbox, was because they would get all the maps first, like months ahead,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Months, a
and
year.
eventually we would get that shit
Yes.
on Xbox.
Well, it was.
and
I
then
think it
we were
was like 3
come
months.
on, man! Like that shit sucks because like
It was 3 months, and then
Yeah.
there was one game mode that we didn't get for like a whole year.
yeah.
And at that
Yeah.
point, no one was playing that game anymore.
Right, and then they would get maps first, and then they would get if you
Yeah.
pre-ordered, you get exclusive maps that you just
Wait,
like
what game is this one? Destiny?
that. This
No,
is
it was Call of Duty. Oh, and Call of Duty. Because
Okay.
they did the same thing with Call of Duty.
yeah.
Wow.
So there was a lot of shit that was exclusive to Sony. I mean, there were skins exclusive to Sony. There was
that-
like
that makes
weapons
sense.
exclusive to them first, and then so just. I feel like if there's anything that's going to be tied with Sony when it comes to them and Bungie, it would be, again, exclusivity on certain shit like that towards the game. So, like, just be prepared that you're going to see that. Because, I mean, you see that now before this, I mean, with Prime. Prime has exclusivity with like, a partnership with Bungie. So, like, every time, every month, there's something new that you can claim for free with your Bungie account with your Amazon Prime. And then so like you get like exotics and stuff like that you do every month for the game. So like they have a deal with them as well. So it's just stuff like that like Bungie's just kind of like hoeing itself around with people.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know, they were by themselves at first, then Apple, and then Microsoft, then Activision, now Sony. But look, man, if you gonna throw money at me, look, I'm gonna take it.
Right.
You can have my company for the next 10 years.
I mean, why not?
right?
Uh,
Like,
and the other thing that I think Sony did, they finally have they partner with Discord to link the PlayStation account with their Discord account.
it's too bad I don't have a PlayStation account because my shit got hacked and they wouldn't give me my account back. Sony,
When
what's up?
they got hacked-
What's up
when
with
they got
that,
hacked.
Sony?
Yeah, my account too. So
You lucky I didn't buy games on that, man, because I would. Oh my, I would have lost all of
I
that.
remember all the games that I
That's-
had with my previous account. I just can't access it because I put a different
Yeah,
year.
that's
But it's a
like-
different story. Anyways, let's move on from obviously Sony buying Bungie.
Well, I mean, there's
into-
more. There's more to talk about Sony and Bungie because Sony also, they want to expand the Destiny franchise. Like they want to make,
Go ahead.
I thought they're gonna
they
make
want to make
movies.
they want to make movies and
For-
all
they're
the
gonna
kind of.
make
They want to
movies.
make it a
Sure,
mega,
sure.
Yeah,
a
'cause
mega
Bungie,
thing.
the video game was already like Destiny 2. Like there was already TWABs. If you don't know what TWAB is something that Bungie releases like every 2 weeks or every month, where they give you like just like a whole list of like what they're gonna do with the game, what fixes they're gonna have with the game. It's just to be what is the word? Transparent with their player base, so the players know what's going on with the game, if things are going to be fixed or if things are going to be balanced, shit like that, changes to the game. And then so they already were talking about like how Destiny 2 is going to be like a multi-year thing, that they're not even considering changing it to Destiny 3, that it's
Yeah.
just going to be like renewal
Well,
on
that's
top
a
of
New
it.
expansion, new
Yeah.
DLC, new updates.
Hey,
And
that's
it's
how
gonna be like
that's how you
basically
treat
like
a live service.
yeah, so it's gonna be like a 10-year deal of that. So you're not gonna see like a whole new
Nah,
Destiny.
bro, no.
Overwatch.
And you know what's crazy? Overwatch just came out too. It just came out. Did you update the Overwatch 2?
Man, we're not supposed to get an Overwatch 2 until 2026. But Activision.
Did you see the? I think I sent it in our group chat that
Yeah,
Destiny
the lead, the rumor.
is
Yeah,
rumor,
gonna be,
yeah.
like
The
released
leak.
next month, and I'm like, what?
Yeah,
I
they found coding in the BattleNet.
Right.
It was an update. People are speculating that's Overwatch 2 related thing, but
Right.
I don't know.
We'll see.
What do you guys think about whole like idea of making Bungie's IPs into movies?
I think that's dope, man. Like Bungie, the Destiny, despite what people believe that game is, the people that don't like it, people that like it, man, the story is actually really dope.
Dude,
Really,
if you want to
really
talk
dope.
about lore, man,
Really
Destiny
dope.
is like
If you go play their Halo games, man, like they,
Go Rams.
they
Go
they
49ers.
made a great
Dude,
story, especially with lore.
that game for people who don't play
Wrong
that
channel,
game.
Max.
They have a section where it just dedicated to lore, so you can essentially read a digital book in your video game. Like
Damn,
it just
so-
has
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
articles
Tune in to
and
my other channel.
books and chapters, and every time there's a new game, there's like a whole book worth of just fucking lore. Even the fucking exotics with weapons and ships come with fucking lore. Like that game has like lore up the ass.
Bro, I feel like the more Andres talks, I feel like the best thing to do is to make it just a show about it. Literally a
Look,
whole show.
Andres
I mean-
can dead ass talk Destiny for the rest of his life and be okay with it.
Yo, I could
He
tell.
is
I was like, where
legit.
did this come from?
Destiny's #1 fan.
Yeah.
nah, Destiny's not.
Yo, they can literally kill. They can literally do mass genocide, and Andres will still back them and be like, they have a purpose. They have a purpose for this.
No, because I wasn't supporting them like when it was really bad. I was still playing the game just because like I like the gunplay.
If you're
but-
playing the game, you're supporting
You
it.
support
No,
it.
no. But like I wasn't buying DLC or anything like that.
If you're
but-
playing the
just
game,
playing
you're
for-
supporting it. This is what you
No.
guys told me years ago.
But when the DLC of Curse of Osiris was like the worst, and it was like the worst state that Destiny was in, and it was just boring as fuck. Like everybody thought that the multiplayer for Curse of Osiris was gonna be amazing and all that, and it was just it was so bad, and it was such a bad state. And even though like I was still playing but I wasn't coming back to it like every day like I was in the beginning, and it was just so bad. But like now like it's kind of fun now to like play Destiny 2. Like the story is actually amazing. Like it like you want to come back every week to like find out about like new story beats, and you want to know what's going on with the characters, and you want to know what new gun you're gonna get, and like blah 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 blah. And so it's just they're actually making Destiny fun at the moment, and even with the raids and stuff like that, just it's in a good state right now.
That's
So,
what's up.
it is what it
Yeah.
is. I mean, I just like the fact that obviously PlayStation is taking some initiative and going after making movies from their piece.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know.
Just make them good,
Yeah,
man.
look,
'cause-
obviously we had Uncharted coming up, and wait, when it's coming out next week?
Uncharted, I have
Yeah,
no
next
idea.
week,
when that
right? I
movie
think it's
comes
the
out.
14th or something like that.
Is it?
Yeah, I know this
I
month.
see. I didn't even know when
I think
Uncharted
it's the
was
end by
supposed to
the
come
end
out.
of the month or something.
No, it comes out in Valentine's Day, right? Correct.
I have no
Does
idea.
it?
Someone in the chat,
I'm gonna
please
look it up.
help us out.
Uncharted movie.
Uncharted movie. All I know that it's coming out soon. And
It comes out February 18th.
okay, there you go. So
I
like
have
in
to
next week
check it,
almost. So yeah, whoever's gonna go check that
That's in
out.
2 weeks, my guy. Like literally exactly 2 weeks from now.
Hopefully it's good. Because
It's not gonna be a good storytelling movie. It's gonna be a nice action flick.
Action film, yeah.
yeah, I mean, as long
Drama.
as it was decent and they could build on it, I guess we could give some props to it.
Look. As much as people like Tom Holland, he is not Nathan Drake.
But it
Sorry.
is what it is. All right.
Nathan Fillion is Nathan Drake.
Yo, we saw that fake mustache. Let's go.
Yeah.
Fake.
All right, so let's move on from Bungie and into Facebook right here. Obviously, the reason why we brought this topic in
The
here
reptilian
is
himself.
because the whole metaverse thing is gonna be something that I guess Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook's gonna mainly heavily invest on. Right? They're already saying that even though they lost a lot of money in the previous days, because of people leaving Facebook, they have said like they're still gonna invest billions or more money into the whole metaverse whole thing, right? Even though right now they're losing a lot of popularity because obviously they own Instagram as well, and the whole real stories are now doing quite well against TikTok. TikTok is a whole beast that is just getting users and users and users, and Metaverse right now is not doing so well. Right? Obviously they lost a lot of money, especially Meta, who lost by what? I think about 80 points on
20% of the stock
yeah.
market.
So no, it's about 20%. Yeah. And so,
Oh my
so what
God.
do you guys think about this? Obviously, not just Facebook itself, because we know that all of us either don't have a Facebook account or are leaving Facebook because we don't care about Facebook.
I'm actually active on Facebook.
Yeah, I noticed. But I mean, what do you guys think about the whole thing, Meta, and the whole like VR stuff? Do you think obviously Zuckerberg is gonna be the first one to go to bring
Look,
the VR
man,
thing to social network?
I support what he's doing. I want a Ready Player One in real life. I don't care how long it takes. Just give it to me.
I thought we're not gonna have Ready Player One. I thought we were gonna have like the Sims game, kind of like
No,
that.
I want Ready
Virtual
Player One.
reality Sims
And
game.
I don't care if it's gonna take us 30 years to get there. I'm cool with that. I just want Ready Player One. Okay,
Ready
that's
Player
it.
One. I mean, if they're gonna invest a lot of money into creating that kind of reality, yeah. I mean, The Sims is a thing for a reason, and people keep making those games like this.
I mean, technically, there is a pseudo metaverse. People just don't notice that it's there. You know what that is, right?
No.
You know what game that is, right?
Explain it.
Fortnite. It's that's pretty much how the metaverse will work, where everyone's in one complete server, and then whatever happens in one, and then whatever happens, everybody sees it and stuff like that. So technically, everyone's experienced a taste of the metaverse.
Yeah, it's just that the technology is not all there yet.
No, it's obviously it's still new. It's just like when gaming started, internet, it was trash. When we started playing video games, graphics weren't that great. Technology takes time to advance.
But people are obviously, I think what Zuckerberg is trying to get at is a whole community thing where you could just build avatars and you just get to know other people, right?
Yeah.
And there's some people who actually embrace that, quite
sick, man.
Successfully. And
look at the quarantine. We were pretty much doing that. So imagine doing that in the metaverse. Same shit. You're literally doing the same thing, but in a in one cohesive server.
Bro, once I could just go in virtual reality and just work there, gain real money from there. That's
Mhm.
I
when
mean, it's kind of scary though, because I mean, imagine like you literally see nobody outside, like a fucking ghost town. They're like, where's everybody? Oh, they're in the metaverse. Just chilling.
And then the metaverse, they're just at home.
You know those memes where like one guy's gonna be at a restaurant and he has gone for VR headset on, and then she's at another restaurant and like they're having a date.
Yeah.
No,
I saw that
bro.
already. There's actually a video floating around on how people are meeting through Meta, either across the world and stuff like that, and they're having a date. Andres, I know it's cute, Andres. Have you get it?
Flamethrower.
Cute dog. We know that's the cute dog. That's
Go ahead, put it in front of the computer so everyone can see it. Come on, and
Yeah, I
don't
did
leave,
it.
asshole. Now that I put the whole thing for people to see it, okay, whatever. Just switch. All right,
Stupid dog.
so yeah, okay, Andres, let us know what you think. You think it's Meta something you will be interested on later on? The whole VR.
No, like,
Yeah.
right now everything, like if you see the characters that they use, like the
Look, man.
avatars,
Look,
man,
everything's gonna look like dog shit at first. Come on, come on. I hope you're not expecting PlayStation Home level, stuff like.
Yeah, like I get what they're trying to do. It just maybe right now it's not something for me at the moment. Like I'm not like crazy for me to get into Metaverse at the moment.
And he's not crazy about it until someone's selling you a
NFT.
Charizard in there, a real life Charizard card that they can get in real life just by
It's not gonna be a real
buying the
Charizard.
NFT.
Charizard. NFT Charizard.
I can't put it in my fucking binder. There's no fucking
No. You get the real life card when you buy the NFT.
Yeah, you get the rights.
Get the right.
No, that's pretty much what people do with NFTs. It's not just a picture; they're selling you a right to own something real.
Yeah, there's like Ape sells you exclusivity, and then
there's other things you can do with it. It's not just
you get
a digital photo.
a yacht party every year.
Yeah.
Like remember, I
If,
get
if someone was selling their whole portfolio by just buying the one NFT, I'd just be like, "How much is that worth?" Okay, here you go. Here's 10K. Let me get that binder.
I just need to sell one card to get 10K.
Fuck you, Andre.
Yeah, now he's just showing off his.
He's showing off his richness. He's over here. Now he's like, "Oh, we're talking about money, but profits." You should show off real quick.
I do have that.
Next week he's gonna have the wall. It's not gonna be skateboard. It's gonna be all Charizards.
You know where behind the door where the arcade cabinet is?
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting all those Charizards eventually. The Charizards
Oh my god.
slabbed. And then putting a whole display right there.
Oh my god. People gonna steal that thing.
Yeah, so Metaverse, the future, is here already.
If it's successful, it's gonna be dope.
I think he's gonna go all in because I know Zuckerberg
He's going all in. You know how much he's spending billions of dollars on this shit, bro.
He's like, this is the future. I'm a bank in right
Literally
now.
changed his company name
and make
to Meta.
it the next social media thing before anyone else does. All right.
Yeah.
And I mean, I get it. It's the future. Obviously, Facebook is for the old people now. And so all your relatives that you still want to be in touch with, you could go on Facebook and do that. Everyone left to Twitter, or I know now it's just Instagram, right?
And TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok's more just like entertainment.
Yeah, but you can still socialize there.
A little bit. Yeah. But everyone uses Instagram on text, right?
Yeah.
So,
which is owned by Facebook.
Yeah, pretty much. And and it's still not doing so well against in TikTok, obviously. And but I guess it is the future. Hopefully we get some what's it called? Ready Player One.
Yeah, Ready Player One.
I
need that in my life, man.
I'm sure people are gonna start investing now that they see.
You ever seen Russian? Not Russian. What is it? Real Roulette.
No,
that's lit. Real Roulette is lit. Imagine that in like one space. That'd be lit.
Virtual reality. I just feel like
Uganda Knuckles. That's where
like in 2 years it might break it or it might.
Yeah, thanks to COVID and the whole pandemic thing, this has given us a leap into what the future is gonna be looking like. Obviously, have you seen those like rappers and big like time celebrities and obviously athletes already going into the like online casinos and fucking investing or playing
Oh
cards and
yeah,
whatnot.
I seen those fake casinos
So
thing online. Yeah.
imagine that with metaverse and all that shit. And also, my uncle, Max's dad, has kind of talked to me about people making houses on the VR virtual reality thing and people selling those
Yeah.
houses.
Islands, bro.
Yeah, there's virtual real estate
Yeah.
Yeah.
that you
Bro,
can buy.
new way of construction right there,
So
bro. You need
it's
to do
just
anything.
crazy how that's gonna become a thing later on.
Yeah, you
Imagine,
can literally buy lots in virtual
imagine like
reality.
give me $1 million for buying a house that you can't touch.
Bro, like
Yeah.
who in the right mind buys
Andres.
that?
Well,
Anyway,
the thing
People
is
with
that
money.
think about it, right? You gotta think about it like this, right? If this becomes a thing where everyone uses,
watch Andres be
you can
bragging
buy a
about
lot
having
and
one.
rent it out to other people. It's
Right,
pretty much,
Andres?
it's just like real life. You're just doing it in digital. That's it. Just like real life. You're just doing it in a digital space.
I can't believe right now none of us have NFTs, right?
No,
No.
no. I'm working on making a few. So
How about you, Andres?
Yeah, so I'm like,
Andre's
I,
gonna be
I
there real
found,
soon.
I found a way to really just make it for free. So just
I
like,
mean, it's free. Basically, you just have to make an
it's
account.
free, but you still need
You pay those fees too,
you
but
still need to pay the fees
Yeah, but
to upload
you
it.
just include that
there's
on the
there's
price.
a way where you can make your designs for free.
No, you can make it, but to upload it, you need
You can mint them for free. I found out a way. I'll show you.
Well, actually,
No,
show me
let's
that
see.
shit.
Okay, go ahead.
I need the hookups.
Contact Andres
Trust me, dude,
101.
when I found out that you can mint any of your designs for free, I was just like, dude, it's so fucking
Fuck
simple.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Alright, sounds good to me.
Contact Andres 101 if you need
Yeah,
more
Andres
information on
sounds
that.
like the shadow leader, not gonna
Some
lie.
partner that we don't gotta pay fees. Thanks to your boy Andres. You gotta pay him a cut. Get him a cut though.
Okay, so
You know, this is how Andres gets rich, bro. He'll give you an idea and he'll be like, I want 5%. Thanks.
Pretty much.
so
And then he gets rich after that.
let's move on from Mark Zuckerberg.
That's what we
His
call
whole.
royalty, boys.
Let's move on from Zuckerberg.
Yo, Mark, that ass looks like a reptile,
Yeah,
friend.
yeah,
Like,
he's disgusting. Let's move on from Mark Zuckerberg, his ugly face, to none other than I think what people want to talk about. Nintendo Switch outselling the Wii on unit sold.
Yo, let me tell you something before we go into anything. That marketing team, that analyst who said it was gonna sell more than a Wii, give them a raise. They deserve it. Just saying.
Why?
Because they clearly know what the hell they're doing.
They said that the Nintendo Switch was gonna pass away.
They clearly know what the hell they're doing. Come on, ladies.
But let's be honest, it was because of COVID-19. It helped him out.
Yeah, the pandemic.
Well,
yeah.
the Switch was selling like hotcakes way before COVID-19.
Yeah, but you see the games, Ring Fit, you can work out right
Look,
there.
it
Way
was-
before COVID, the Switch was just ridiculously selling units.
It would be an eventuality. That's not something that if COVID happened or not, it was gonna
Now, COVID boosted those sales a little bit because everyone was home, so they just like, I'm gonna get a Switch. But the Switch was pretty much. I actually caught up to Microsoft way before COVID happened.
right. I
In
mean,
only 2 years.
look, out of all the fucking consoles, Switch consistently you can still find them in stores. Even with the pace that it was selling at, you could still find them
They'll
in
find
stores.
it in torrents, yeah. But you
Say
know what's
that
crazy?
Xbox Series X, you can't find
Not,
it.
not 2020 though. 2020, them things were hard to find.
They were hard to find, but you could still find them. Like I
Yeah,
can.
but you had to dig for those, man. You definitely had to dig.
Bro, but they were saying like after this, right? After this news came out, I think President Furukawa said about the acquisition of Microsoft and Sony. He says like, I don't need to acquire another company for Nintendo. The only thing I'm gonna say, I'm gonna develop better games and gonna spend more money on developing more games.
So I don't want to see him buying a company soon, because then I'm gonna slap him for it, because he's literally going out there and work.
He maybe said
Nintendo being Nintendo, we don't need to do what they doing. I mean, clearly they don't, because they have someone 100 units.
And then you see in the month that you'll hear like
the choir
Nintendo
like
presents
Sega. What kind of shit you were talking about the other day, man?
he said he'd rather spend 1 billion yens on the company for developing more better games than acquire another company.
Look, spend 1 billion on making a product that that doesn't run off a cassette player. Okay.
Yeah, son.
Like the give me some better hardware, please. I mean,
They
clearly no one cares that the games look like dog shit on the Switch, but
look, Touch. It might be
I want
develop.
better looking games on that platform, man.
Look, Touch.
God, I don't
It
want to play
might
360 games.
look. It might develop a Metro game, right? Open world. That's it. That's all they give it to you.
Uh,
Will you be okay
and
with
it's good. It's gonna look like trash because
that?
open world games on the Switch look like straight booty.
I mean,
Did I need to say
For Breath of the Wild?
Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, you said for
Those
Legend
textures are
Arceus.
hot garbage. Arceus, those textures are ridiculously bad. Oh my goodness, I don't even want to talk about that.
Hey, it's the first trial, man. First trial.
Xenoblade Chronicles, those textures look like
Judge,
basura.
it's considered himself the first prototype.
bro,
Okay, it gets better after
you
that.
guys said
Nah,
that the graphics don't matter for the Switch.
They don't. But goddamn, my eyes hurt when I look at them.
I mean, it's not a damn 64. Some people even have said that
Man,
64
oh
graphics
man,
are better.
man, God,
Nah,
man,
I'm just kidding for that, but
Jesus Christ, bro, they need some like something like give me better
I
textures.
mean,
Or something.
if president of Nintendo is saying that they want to invest on their, not just on publishers and their own people who make their games and whatnot, they should invest on their line platform. They should make that.
He's
better.
a liar because he bought Next Level Games a few years ago. So if that wasn't your idea, why did you buy
No, but
them?
that's a few years ago.
It was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Did you
saying.
see
Like, it wasn't. I know, I seen it. Right, but they saying right now when the hype is all about buying companies and acquiring them for the sake of getting their IPs and whatnot.
They literally bought Next Level Games last year.
Yeah, but I mean, right now when everyone's talking about it, they want to do it in the shadows when no one's talking shit.
Well, the thing is, like companies they get bought out.
I hate you
on a regular basis. The thing is that most people, most journalists and websites, they don't report it. They only report the big names. Like companies get bought out like it's left and right, bro. It's just business, but they only really advertise and talk about the big names because that brings the clicks.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. I mean, people saw this coming under the Switch. I was selling the Wii. Was just a matter of time. It's just that I think the pandemic just gave them a little push.
It definitely did, for sure.
But it is what it is. I still prefer the Wii than the Switch. I'm just kidding. Maybe. Yeah.
I was about to say you better get stomped on.
I mean, yeah.
It's literally the same thing.
Besides, this, the obvious Switch outselling the Wii and Nintendo, pumping themselves in the back saying, "See, we did this shit," and I think it's the best console, right? Best selling console.
For Nintendo, yes, it is.
So
yes.
In the other side, obviously, I think we kind of touched this in the beginning of the podcast, where Sony.
Actually, well, if you technically, the DS is the best. Their best.
No, not anymore.
What you talking about?
If you're putting all the versions of Nintendo, the DS, yes.
The DS is
all of them together, or just one?
The DS has sold way more than the Switch.
I mean, but they're different consoles, though.
Nintendo, are you talking about if you bundle them all together?
Yeah, you're putting all
family, the Nintendo DS family, because
But bro, it's Nintendo DS, Nintendo 2DS, Nintendo 3DS, Nintendo XL.
You think that the Switch got the Switch Lite, the Switch OLED, that all counts as Switch sales?
Hey,
not yet. I mean,
not yet.
No, yes, they do.
No, yeah. Okay, cool. Then the DS is the one. Then.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out the actual numbers. Let me see. Keep talking.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's for Nintendo on the other side. But in the other side, I think we kind of talked this at the beginning of the podcast, where obviously we were saying that Sony acquired Bungie, now they're a little bit more valuable and they're doing well. However, they just announced that they're because of the whole shortages on the things that they have to build the PS5, they are now forced to cut PS5 sales for the whole year, because obviously they don't have not just the chips to build them, but other components, and that has brought them a lot of lose on revenue, especially on their stock. and it sucks.
So
because now people.
so a DS 154 million.
How much? 54.
154 million.
154. And what about the Switch?
I think Switch hit 100.
100. Okay. So you can still. I mean, look. Let's discount the DS. It never existed. I mean, I still prefer the DS, to be honest, than the Switch. All right. I think I had a more better overall.
Switch is 103 million.
103 million. Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, I still obviously, if we go back to the DS and the phase that went through, I fucking love it. They at least got so many games for the DS. All right.
Yeah, and the DS has a gang load of
a
games.
lot of them. I mean, some of them are
Gang
good.
load. Game Boy Advance, DS, and 3DS have like a great library. Great library.
Yeah. So for all of you who were just waiting to buy a PS5 this year, guess what?
Good luck.
The price is gonna go up.
Good luck.
Now,
Just
there's gonna be
buy
less
Nintendo Switch,
people,
man.
right?
Yo, good luck, man. It's crazy.
So if you thought people were just buying to reselling, now it's gonna be worse. All right. I mean, Ken already got his PS5 for free. We know that you don't even touch it. Last time I got there, it was brand new. Still had the seal.
Literally, you got dust, but I have to like dust it.
Yeah,
all the
it was
time
like
'cause-
Andrew's PS5. It still had the box on top of it, right?
Damn.
Andrew, how many times you touch your PS5 since you got it?
He doesn't have one.
No, I mean, Chew's PS5. Chew's PS5. How many times?
He doesn't have to touch it. It's not his. Chewy's the one that touches it.
Chewy touches.
Have you
everything.
borrowed it? Have you played
Like,
any
we all-
game?
Oh my
I'm
god.
pretty sure we have to
It's a
go
shame.
to Chewy. We have to
Touch
actually
Chewy to pass that Ghost of
play the games.
Tsushima.
Yeah, I know Chewy plays that 24/7.
Touch Chewy to pass that Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have the opportunity to play all those games, but you don't have the time, right?
I have literally no time,
yeah,
man.
Yeah. So you should donate your PS5 to other people. Yeah, I mean,
It's not mine.
I mean,
no.
if you listen to this, Kenneth, you should donate it to those people who need it, right? Don't like.
So you trying to say yourself?
No, not me. All right, talking about other people like Andres.
You don't need one. His brother literally was right
Yeah,
there.
but he just said it.
Yeah,
He
right
just said it.
behind-
He like, I need one. It's not mine. He said. That's what he said. All right, Andres needs one. You could tell. All right, so those were the news. It's based on Nintendo. I know it's gonna be even better because people are gonna keep buying the freaking Switch, and the PS5 just got going downhill, and the whole Sony right now, they're not doing so well. Just based on sales, right? And then always losing money in the short term, but we'll see what happens in the long term. And also with the Wii, obviously making new IPs and whatnot, and investing more and more game design, all that shit. But it is what it is. And let's move on from Nintendo to Call of Duty. All right. Obviously, so y'all hate Call of Duty, especially Kenneth. Thank God he's not here. And then it follows us Andres because he doesn't play it. You don't play it, Andres?
No,
You don't play
I
it.
don't.
What was the last one you owned? Did you play Modern Warfare in 2019?
I think more Warfare 3, right?
I played with Josh and you guys.
So you play
What was
Warzone,
it?
right?
Probably Warzone.
Warzone? Okay, so you play
Yeah,
Warzone,
so I
right?
played Warzone was the last Call of Duty that I played, and then before that was Advanced Warfare.
The fire one.
Yeah, the best one, basically.
That's Modern Warfare 3, right?
What?
No.
No,
Advanced Warfare is not Modern
Warfare in the
Warfare. It's
future.
literally called Advanced Warfare.
Oh, okay, that was the worst one, yeah.
that's the one with Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, now his opinions changed. Oh, look at that. You fake motherfucker.
Remember when Ray used to be like, Kevin Spacey's like the best actor in the world, and I go,
No,
Kevin.
I'm not talking about Kevin Spacey. I'm talking about the game, right? Kevin Spacey
Uh-huh.
is a god. I'm just kidding. I'm not cancel me, all right?
He's a god at certain things for sure. Not gonna mention it here.
He deserves all he has gotten, all right? Netflix will go for his money. All right. Either way, Call of Duty, right? Obviously, there's just announced that Infinite Warfare they're gonna be the ones to make the
Infinity Ward.
Yeah, Infinity War, no Warfare. My bad. Infinity War is gonna be the the publishers, I mean the studio company, to make the new Call of Duty for 2022, as well as the new what's it called, Warzone, right? And people are excited because it's gonna be built upon 2019 Modern Warfare that came out. They're gonna continue the story. They say they're gonna touch upon the whole cartel stuff in Mexico, and also, you know, they see what they're gonna bring on, because they say they're gonna make a whole new thing for all the players. They say that about, you know, every other sequel, right? I remember when they announced for Vanguard, they say they were gonna bring a new whole perspective into the thing.
Yeah, they always say some BS to try to grab the attention of the consumer. Look, when they said Vanguard was going to be World War II, I already knew that game was not going to be that amazing or good. Mechanically, it's literally Modern Warfare engine in World War II, but people don't want to play World War II. Like it's the reason why Call of Duty World War II didn't do so well. There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, they better do
I
something.
don't know
about the
why they
hackers.
decided to go back to World War II. Like no one wants to go to World War II anymore.
I thought they feel like when it comes to now Call of Duty, the only thing brings to my mind the
Yeah,
anti-cheat
and then the
system.
Cold War was, you know, it was decent. You know, it was a different like little story. It wasn't like a war. It was more like a Black Ops thing. Well, because it is Black Ops, but
Right.
it was
That's why I don't even
cool.
care about the game.
Like
I
it was
just don't
cool to
want hackers.
see that, but like World War II for me is just not that interesting. How many World War II games have I played? Like
I don't
the
care,
past
man.
20
I
years?
just don't want to see hackers on it, bro.
Yeah.
Hackers are gonna be in every game you play.
Yeah, well,
But the thing is, you know, what people is excited for is that Infinity War is gonna take on the driving wheel.
Well, that means
and
come on, that's
it-
a given. They made the Modern Warfare games.
and yeah, you know, obviously they made the most successful Modern Warfare games,
Yes.
or Call of Duty games in here, right? Because Modern Warfare in
Well,
2019 was pretty
actually,
successful.
Black Ops 3 outsold all those other Call of Duty games. So
I
Treyarch
mean,
has the best.
don't get me
Call of Duty.
wrong. They do have a good IP when it comes to Call of Duty.
Now, when it comes to
However,
like, you know,
they,
the fan
they
base,
giving them the
Modern
chance.
Warfare
They giving
clearly-
Treyarch a good chance to make a successful IP after Cold War, and they have not delivered so far.
well, the thing is, Vanguard wasn't even like their official game. They had to step in and make that dog shit ass game.
But they had to step in either way.
Yeah, but that wasn't their game. Cold War was their game, but that got pushed forward because of all the problems that they were having internally.
Who did the
So those games
Ghost?
already
Treyarch, right?
Ghost?
Yeah,
That was Infinity War.
that's not Infinity War.
Yes, it was.
Infinity War didn't.
I know, because I hate that game.
Okay.
Ghost was Infinity War.
Well, either way,
Literally, Treyarch has only made
look,
World at War and all the Black Ops
either
games.
Either way. All right. So
Great, your argument is invalid.
There is an ongoing competition between the two. Obviously,
Yes, because Black Ops 3 was the best selling Call of Duty game
made
so far.
their share of bad and good games between both of them, right?
Yes.
Now it's Infinity Ward's turn to come back and tell Treyarch, see, we could make another successful game, and you can't. All right, cool. All right, and people said that, you know, Call of Duty said they were gonna take a.
Actually, I'm lying. Black Ops was the best selling Call of Duty games, not Black Ops 3.
really Black
First
Ops?
Black Ops, yes, the first
Yeah.
Black
Okay,
Ops.
the first Black Ops, I can understand that. but
So
Black Ops 2, no.
either way, some people are excited, other people don't care about it. They say it's gonna be like the same old thing.
Ouch.
People who mainly focus on the campaign, maybe
Damn.
they're gonna get a better perspective.
Let me say something real quick. Treyarch had made the best selling Call of Duty game and the worst selling Call of Duty game.
Which is
Black Ops sold the most. Cold War, I think, was the least, and then Vanguard, I think.
Yeah, but I think,
but they didn't make Vanguard. They didn't make Vanguard, but
I think it just came in the wrong time. But people were already tired of playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, but Cold War did really poorly. Well, compared to their expectations.
I mean, people did.
Because I remember, I forgot what game it was. I think it was Black Ops 4. It did great numbers, and the investor was like, "Nah, it's not a success."
The thing is, the online experience is not there because people complain about, you know, the most of the the maps and whatnot. They said it's not good, and then the whole skill matchmaking made it worse for them. they hate
Yeah.
it because they like to play against newbies and destroy newbies all the time. And then obviously those YouTubers who like to just bang on newbies for the sake of having views going like 40-7 or whatever, or 40-0.
Yeah.
And then obviously we have seen YouTubers kind of come out and say, "No, oh yeah, I had to create a new account, for me to go 100-0 like that one video I made." Right? Because skill matchmaking is what people are getting angry about, right? Because now you had tryhards going against tryhards, and nobody could have fun.
Look, man, people, you can't please everybody, because there's people out there that will complain about the ranking system and say we need better matchmaking, better rank system, and then you actually get a good one where it's skill based, and then you get clap, and they're like, it's too many tryhards. Well, that's what the fuck you wanted,
Because the thing is, like, they don't expect that skill to wipe him out.
because they think that they're nice. I'll just stop showing off your richness. And they get clapped online, and then they start complaining that it's too hard. It's the rank. They shouldn't be this thing. People you can never please everybody.
Yeah, that's true. And I think the skill matchmaking is not a lot worse if they made good maps, because people were complaining about that mainly.
The thing is, like, if you go into rank mode, right? No shit, there's gonna be tryhards there. You don't want to verse tryhards. Go to quick play. Even in quick play, there's tryhards, but you literally go into rank mode to try hard.
Bro, have you played Apex? Apex is in quick play. They're tryhards than what is worth the rank.
It's actually crazy. In Apex, there's more tryhards in quick play than there is in rank. Rank is actually a much more smoother experience than quick play.
Yeah, quick play, it's just worse, dude.
People really do be tryharding like that in quick play.
And I think the ranking system Apex is way better than I think most of
it still has its
downfalls, but it's still better than. But it's still better though.
It's still pretty good. Halo's rank mode in Infinite is trash.
Halo Infinite?
Yeah, Halo Infinite's rank mode is kind of bad.
Because
you get paired with random people. Like, you'll be in Diamond paired with like Bronze. Like, what the hell is this? Like, why are you here?
It means that I know player.
Yeah, it's kind of bad.
I mean, I guess if people are if you're heavily invested on the campaign, the story, I'm sure Infinite War will deliver.
Infinite Warware?
Infinite War. I never said Warware.
You said Warware.
Okay.
Yeah, you did.
Maybe I did. All right. So I guess we'll see. On around August, they're gonna always swap out some of the trailers, right? And then obviously, some of the betas come out around September. We'll see how it is. People are gonna get hype about Call of Duty either way. We'll see what they do. Hopefully, there's nothing about the future again, because that's gonna be stupid as shit ever if they go back to that. But I guess we just have to sit and wait and see what Infinite War has in store for us this year. They even said they were gonna skip 2022. Obviously, they can't because they're fucking money hungry. All right.
Yeah.
There's like,
I mean, even if they skip, they'll be good because Call of Duty Mobile makes stacks.
I think every single piece are making money.
It's stacks of money, man. They can skip 2 years of Call of Duty.
They're so used to seeing that much money on the table every year, and the
fact
that they have less is like, I'm so thirsty. You know what I mean?
It's just that I forgot what his name is. I don't want to mention. I forgot his name, but he is thirsty for money. He has so much money, but he's like, I want more. Give me all the monies.
Give me all the money.
And then he lays people off and be like, "Nah, we're broke."
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
But bro made like hundreds of millions of dollars and lays everybody off like, "Nah, we can't afford to pay you. You freaking liar." Freaking liar.
Isn't that like in every other job?
Pretty much. That's most companies nowadays, man.
Yeah. So okay, so let's move on from the God itself, Call of Duty, into movies now. Obviously,
I haven't watched it. I don't. You can spoil if you want. I don't care, bro.
For people
honestly.
who watch the book above,
spoiler alerts.
A lot of people were saying, "Oh, the story's a little bit stagnant." We thought it's gonna be about the life of the what's it called, the bond hunting. Boba Fett on in the face up when he was a hunter and whatnot. they thought they were gonna focus on that instead of what they have delivered upon now, where he's trying to build his own thing.
What people were thinking that the show was gonna be about was that they thought it was gonna. It kind of, I mean, it does to a point, but then like it diverts it in these last 2 episodes where you're like, oh shit, all right, this is what we're doing. So I mean, like, a lot of people have thought that this is gonna be like showing the underbelly of what being a bounty hunter is, right? Like the dirt and grime and like the treachery and like all the bad shit. You can see like the ghetto parts of fucking Star Wars, right?
Hell
And
yeah, that's what we want.
and we kind of get that, but not really because we're always on Tatooine. So like it's that and it's his flashbacks. So it just shows the story of like how he survived after
He got to the
the
pit.
original movies and like why he's doing what he's doing now and why he's in the position that he's now and kind of ties into the Mandalorian and now what these last 2 episodes kind of diverts and like now you start to question whether this is the book of Boba
No,
Fett.
and more like have you seen those memes
Yeah,
about the Boba Fett and the Mandalorian saying like, "Are you looking at me?
right.
This is my show now."
Yeah.
And it's the Mandalorian is taking over the last 2 episodes.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Just enjoying how people are just jamming onto obviously Star Wars for making the whole like switch around between Boba Fett and his story to now the Mandalorian. Let's focus on him and what's going on, right? Chapter
He
5, we
literally
saw.
had his own show.
Yeah, we just coming.
Yeah,
up.
but I think it's because he introduced Boba Fett back again in his own show that they put a spotlight back into him.
Yeah,
He
and
didn't need
But
the
it's
spotlight.
weird because again, I don't know. You're gonna probably care, Josh. But because they bring back Baby Yoda into the mix, and then you see where he's at, and so it's just like,
Yeah.
pretty much, and like, and so it's just like, oh, so we focusing on the Mandalorian again? It's just so you question whether the the validity of like, is this really about his story or is it about just kind of like Mandalorian people in Mandalorian armor? It's just it's that kind of stuff, but you kind of get the gist of his like background and his story. They do flashbacks of like the original movies, like when he was a kid, and stuff like that. So those are the cool things about his shit. But
yeah, so a lot of people are
cool.
kind of have mixed emotions, right?
It's funny because like the best episodes are literally the episodes that he's not in.
Yeah, and,
So-
that's
That's
the
fucked
joke.
up.
What, the
right?
episodes that Boba Fett's not in?
Yeah, that's the funny thing. That's the ironic thing.
Because the thing is, these last 2 episodes were about the Mandalorian,
Yeah.
and it's and they just happen to be
So many characters. Oh my god.
no Boba Fett whatsoever. So like,
Oh no,
and
it was
so
just
it's
one cameo, a little
it
cameo, right?
The Book of the Mandalorian.
When the- no,
He
it's
said
just-
the
there's
book
a-
of the Mandalorian says.
yeah,
it does. It is.
I mean, there's that little cameo where on chapter 6 where he's having the meeting with the Mandalorian, right? And the Mandalorian says, "I'm gonna go find some people that could get in.
Oh,
That
well,
could be
he
some
doesn't
buddies,
talk
right?"
to Boba Fett. He talks to the
Yeah,
to
but
the
Boba Fett is around there, and that's the only cameo he does. I mean, that's the only.
How you do a
Yeah.
cameo on your own show?
Yeah, Boba Fett was talking
Yeah,
about
that's
the
only
plan.
that's the only
and he
time
was
we
behind
see
it.
him in that episode, right? We saw it more.
They were in the meeting and Boba Fett was saying
Yeah. So when the
discussing about the
Mandalorian
plan.
gets to the meeting, and that's where you see Boba say he doesn't say anything because you know the other girl,
The
was pretty-
That's
Star
how much I don't
Wars.
care.
The Star Wars
I-
Mandalorian
I'm okay.
universe.
Boba Fett, he's there, but he's not there. You get me? He's just
It's the
another.
Mandalorian cinematic universe.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Pretty much.
I mean, don't get
But
me
what I
wrong.
like-
Everyone, I think you could say you appreciate both episodes. They're great,
Yeah.
especially the chapter 5.
Right.
Right.
I mean, it's funny because if we didn't have these
I mean,
episodes,
The
think-
the episode where he was slaying them, that was fire.
oh yeah.
I saw it on YouTube. I was like, oh, this shit lit.
But like, what's it called? if we didn't have these 2 episodes with The Mandalorian, I would still say this is a great show. But with these 2, you're just like, oh, I just want to see The Mandalorian now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to see the war, but I just want to see part of the Mandalorian. And then I'm pretty sure the last episode it was way better because I tried another bounty hunter that I never saw it coming. To be honest.
Oh,
Uh,
I mean, there was rumblings. There was rumblings. It wasn't like, it was like
I
more
don't like
like,
that, but I just.
oh shit, yeah, like
I'm
yeah.
like, where do you coming from? Where
Right,
do you come
right.
from?
So it was
I'm-
more like an expectation of like when was he coming? It wasn't
yeah,
more like,
but
oh
he came
shit.
out pretty soon than I expected though. Like
I mean, he came out in the second to last
halfway,
episode.
right? Yeah.
So I mean, next week it'll be the last episode, and then we won't see it until Mandalorian comes back.
Which we are gonna see it
Right.
pretty much.
No, when is the Mandalorian coming out again?
I want to
I have no
say
idea.
the end of year, December.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, dude! Another time,
Yeah.
bro. It's just like Disney Plus just milking, man. Star Wars, and this Star Wars show is way better than
Wait.
movies.
So I
can't-
heard.
Look. I don't mind if they're milking it if it's good, because clearly the shows have
It's
been way
fantastic,
better than those new
yeah.
movies that came out.
For sure.
Way more entertaining, better story, better character development. It's insane.
Right.
Yeah, I think
And actually,
Filoni.
like,
Who the hell is Ren?
and what's crazy is that like they're actually going back to the stories. They're actually going back to the lore of like Clone Wars, the animated series, and they're delving into those stories that like everybody got into because it was going into the world of Star Wars is what we wanted with
that's
the
what I wanted,
movies.
yeah.
Yeah, they're
We
picking
didn't
up
want
where
fucking
they left
drama
off.
of like fucking people talking to each other and like, oh, I'm into the dark side, or I'm not into the dark side. Bro,
It just
I like
connecting
you. I don't
every-
like you.
Right.
Just connecting
I
every
like
spot.
I
That's what I
want to
like.
fucking experience the world. I don't necessarily want to see
Yeah.
fucking drama about
I
know
just, I
people.
just like they connecting every thought you gave me. The show, the cartoon show, the movies, and this
Yeah.
show. It's connecting every
No,
thought.
and then
That's
it's
why I like
it's
it.
also going into the comics because Black Chrysanthemum, which is the Black Wookiee that came out.
Yeah.
He's from the comics. He's not from a show. He's not from past movies or anything. He's from the comics. He came out in Darth Vader #1 from Marvel Comics, and then he reappeared again in Dr. Aphra's comic, which is also a Marvel Star Wars property. And that's why a lot of people were thinking that Dr. Aphra was going to come because Black Chrysanthemum come. But a lot of people don't know, well, if they didn't read the comic, is that Black Chrysanthemum and Boba Fett actually were bounty hunters together. And then a lot of people don't know, like, if they haven't seen the last episode of Cad Bane, Cad Bane is fucking Boba Fett's teacher. And a lot of people fucking don't know that either. See, he was the one that taught Boba Fett how to be a bounty hunter. And the reason why
when he
Boba
was a
Fett
kid,
has a
right?
fucking
When
dent
he-
on his helmet is because of Cad Bane. He's the one that
Bane,
gave
he
it to him.
didn't. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when Kevin came out, I think the cameo, the way they revealed him was great.
Yeah. They did it like a Western showdown, which
Yeah,
is
I think
like
we've seen
the
it, right?
like the dirty Harry Clint Eastwood style, which is really cool.
I saw a clip where they compared them when he came out on what's it called?
The animated series.
Yeah, the animated series. It looks exactly the same.
There was someone like on Twitter, I think they posted a picture of like them actually like kind of tweaking his face and putting like the right shade of blue that like made it look more like the animated series. But I mean, it's still live. It still looks great. But there was some people that are like, it could have been like this, like the more like the animated version. But you know, everyone's gonna be picky and shit like that when they see something.
For sure. I mean,
I'm not versed in the Star Wars lore, so
Yeah. There's a reason
Not
why
like the
I
comic
keep,
books. I went to show it in the movies.
yeah.
That's all.
There's a reason why I keep winning the Star Wars quizzes, all right?
No, you
No,
won
no.
all the
No.
Jeopardy games.
he
Excuse me.
wins all of them because he
You were-
literally he drowns his life in this shit. Like Pokemon is like, I need to know every lore detail of Pokemon.
Hey, when I was a kid, I had no life, so that's all I had.
No, you did have a lot.
Dude,
You have a
I
choice.
remember
You had a
up to
choice.
Ruby and Sapphire. After that,
You Scott. Just Scott.
well, maybe Diamond Pearl because I played the freak of that game. But
Right.
after that, man,
I just don't know Alola region.
I gotta go study on some Pokemon.
I
Yeah,
just don't know
I got
Alola region, man.
That's
I
it.
was not interested in Alola region. It was boring for me.
Sun and Moon was really boring. Like, it's
The only,
boring.
I think the only game that was fun for Lola, it was
No, the
Ultra
only
Sun and Moon.
Pokemon game I didn't play was X and Y and Black
That
and
was
White
dope.
2. I didn't play Black and White 2.
I feel like the story, like I think for me storyline will be Brilliant Diamond and Pearl
Yo.
is the best story.
Blue
after
and
that-
Gold and Silver, hands down, best story ever.
Really, man?
Best story ever.
You
I just
can't beat Silver and
Yo,
Gold.
literally,
Like-
Giovanni was a boss, bro. That man took over the whole region and said, "Fuck you, fuck your mother, fuck everything you believe. I own you."
That's what you have to, yeah.
Bro, I
I just
mean,
like
it was
Diamond
probably
Pearl.
the most like at that time was crazy. It's like the most expansive Game Boy game that you can play. Like it had fucking both fucking regions, which had Kanto and fucking Hoenn.
Yeah, can't
Personally, my all-time favorite game is Ruby and Sapphire, but I know Gold and Silver, you know, Red and Gold and Silver,
story.
best story ever.
Even Hard Gold and Soul Silver, which topped that one because it's like it just added on top of what was already good.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like Diamond Pearl.
Oh, I didn't play those remakes. I didn't play Omega and
Those are
Soul
so
Silver.
fucking
You don't
good.
need to. You just play Ruby and Sapphire.
I couldn't get into the chibi, man. I just couldn't.
I know.
No. The
that's
Hard Gold Soul Silver one. So that's the one that it would still look like the Game Boy games. It was in color.
yeah, color, yeah.
Still a
And you
picture.
have the little
And
walking.
Ruben has to lend me the Diamond Pearl remake.
Oh, you still haven't played it? Okay, I'll give it to you.
I haven't bought any. Only game I bought recently was Metroid, and I still haven't touched that game.
Look, I will give you really Diamond Pearl because I play Legend of Arceus. I haven't finished that game at all.
Yeah, I'm about to just start playing this at work.
By the way, Andres, my
Yeah.
mission for tonight is to get that shiny alpha Luxray.
Good luck.
I reset my
Bro,
Switch already 600
dude.
times.
Bro,
It's not
you
that
know
kind.
how much time it just to to shiny hunt and for you to spawn an alpha is crazy.
Yeah, I reset my Switch 600 times already. Yes.
Can you catch an alpha?
You can
Yeah,
yeah,
you can.
I've
Would it
caught
become
a
a
couple
regular
of
Pokemon after you catch it?
No,
Huh?
no.
It stays an alpha.
It stays an alpha.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it stays an alpha. It stays like huge.
like that's huge, man.
And then
huge.
you can and like the
Yeah. Imagine an alpha Wailord.
I know. And it's
Hell
not
no.
they purposely didn't put that motherfucker in the game.
Yeah, for that reason.
But yeah, it's crazy. Like I mean, like you can even find alpha shinies, which is even rarer than a fucking regular shiny. It just
Yeah.
nuts.
But yeah, you have to just reset the game 100 times. Oh, complete the Pokédex to have better chances to get the
Well,
alpha shiny.
See, and that's the thing on the last podcast that you guys had. You were misunderstanding my
Yo,
my
imagine a Pokemon live service, right? Where if you want to get the shiny, you just buy it.
You know, you could do that.
Just buy the shiny.
Yeah, you
$5, $10. Here, you get the shiny Lugia.
Oh, you can trade. Yeah, the
there's-
trades.
There's literally apps that you just pay the service fee and you can get whatever fucking.
Oh,
shit.
I'm talking about like legit, you know, from Nintendo live service
Oh,
Pokemon. game.
No.
You know, where like it's like a battle pass, or you buy the shiny itself.
We
The
don't.
day
we
that
don't need-
happens,
We don't. We don't need that.
the day, yo, let me tell you right now. If they ever make a Pokemon live service game, you are paying for those shiny Pokemon. Tell you right
Josh,
now.
Josh, you're late, my boy. They made Pokemon Go.
Oh, God.
I'm talking about like mainline Pokemon game.
Bro, it's mainline because that shit you can put any Pokemon into your mainline game.
No, it's not a mainline game. You're not going through a story. You know, that's another third.
Characters from Pokemon Go.
You can bring them over.
fucking
Yes, I
anime.
understand that.
No,
But a mainline
are
Pokemon
going
game.
into the TCG. It is mainline.
It's not a mainline Pokemon game.
Okay, Andres, this is the last question I have for you, right?
Right.
Is it worth buying Legend Arceus? Just so far.
Is it worth?
Yeah. It's a
Oh,
third
don't
party.
know.
Yes. Man, I haven't had this much fun playing a Pokemon game
Yeah.
in a
Really?
long time.
Yeah. It's
Damn,
different.
y'all might
man.
sucker me into that game.
So look,
It's so different,
this is
man.
what I was telling Max and Ruben last time was that Pokemon for a long time felt really stagnant and stale,
And
Crazy
stuff.
the same.
and it felt like a fucking chore. Like
Yeah.
you going to fucking play Pokemon felt like fuck. I got to take out the trash. Like it felt like a chore every time that you were playing it, and then it didn't feel fun. And then even Sword and Shield, like at a point in time, I was just like, man, I'm done, dude. Like it
Sword and
just it
Shield
was
was the
fun.
easiest Pokemon game I've ever played
I
in my
just
life.
hate Sword and Shield, dude.
And then
makes
so
no sense.
you go and you play this, and it's a stark fucking contrast. Like I actually can't wait to get home and actually play just even for 30 fucking minutes because I have to fucking wake up early the next day. But just even that little amount, just so I can fucking play that game for that night. Like it's that fucking fun. The fucking Pokemon are actually fucking fun to fight. Like
Yeah, because you get
Pokemon
clapped.
kill you, bro.
You legit will
Bro.
get clapped.
Bro, your Pokemon are clapping you, the trainer and your Pokemon. It doesn't matter,
Pokemon's be like, yo, your Pokemon's dead. You're next, boy. What's up?
right? No, and you know what's crazy? Levels don't matter in this.
Yeah.
Bro, a level 10 can clap a level 50 like it's no fucking tomorrow because levels don't matter in this game.
That's interesting.
An
Why do you wanna level
alpha,
up?
an alpha,
But you
even
can
if
use
you're
capture.
a
You can
higher
use
level
capture.
than the alpha will take half your fucking health. And then if he does agile style, he'll just knock out
Clean-
your Pokemon
yeah,
because he can
clean
go
you.
twice.
Interesting.
Bro, it is fun as fuck because it is in the beginning, like the first 10, 15 minutes, it holds your hand because it's just letting you know how the game is played.
It's
Yeah.
the mechanics of the game, basically.
After that, they don't tell you
You
shit.
yeah, you do whatever you want. You want to do
You
the story,
are
go
on
do
your
it. You do the
fucking
challenge,
own, bro.
the side quest, go for it.
That's the one thing I hated about like these newer Pokemon games that they literally just baby you throughout the whole game. You don't
Bro,
know where you at. You gotta go
there
here.
was there
I
was
like
literally
food.
there's these stones that are across the map, and then they're like different colors, right? I literally in the beginning did not fucking know what they were fucking for, right? Until like I put two and two together because in the tutorial they're like, if you throw your Pokemon at trees, they can get the whatever berries or apricorns or whatever from the fucking trees, right? I was like,
Yes.
huh, let's see if I can throw a fucking Pokemon at these stones and see what happens.
Hey, just broke
They
it.
fucking collect that shit. I didn't even
Yeah,
fucking
they
know.
broke it.
Because they don't tell you that shit. They don't tell you that you can get a shiny Ponyta if you just fucking do the side
Do the
quest.
side quest. Yeah.
They don't
Yo,
tell
I
you that
didn't know
shit.
until Anders told me after, like, oh, you can have a side shiny
Max,
Pokemon. What?
Max and fucking Ruben did not even fucking know. They were like, really? Oh, you have a shiny Ponyta already? And I'm like, bro, I just did a side quest.
So
Like,
anyway.
they don't
Well,
tell you shit.
Can
And
you trade in that game?
it's something that Shofu said. He's like, it is a fucking Pokemon game where I can just do whatever the fuck I want. If I want to go and do the story, I can go and fucking do the story. If I just want to go and fuck around and just explore the fucking map and do whatever the fuck I want, I can go and just do that too. And the game isn't halting me for doing that.
yeah, and to be honest, the mechanics that I like that they put input to this is the crafting materials. You don't have to pay for everything no more.
Can you trade and battle with like other people?
So you can trade, but that is the only multiplayer thing you can do. There is no battling.
Sad
About
face.
craft.
Sad face.
And I already knew that was going to happen because when they also announced this game, they said from the beginning, from the get-go, when they announced it, they said this game would not be eligible for online tournaments. And then
Oh,
once
okay,
they
makes
said
sense.
that shit, I was just like, we're not getting online multiplayer.
No,
we're getting
because they have to change the whole
trading.
system, right?
Not getting online multiplayer where we can play one another.
So just make it like not Ninja Storm, Naruto Ninja Storm.
Oh shit!
No.
Hey, just make it like Pokken.
Yeah, the trainers out there.
Pokken, you can go around, use all your moves. You can even fucking parry. Right?
So you know, I just realized I was playing the game. The first map.
Now, if it's because people liking this and if this becomes a success, they might, branch more of this game, make another one, and probably that one will be way better.
They have to, because have you just not heard how much they fucking made just this week alone? 6 million fucking units, bro. They already sold of this
Damn.
fucking game, and that is only physical. They're not counting
Damn.
digital.
Damn,
Bro, it is the
Holy
fastest.
lands.
It is the
Yes.
fastest selling Pokemon game ever.
Since
Opposite Digimon's doing amazing. Wow.
Yeah, and then what was it? They also I think they're like already gonna beat Sword and Shield. Like
oh,
it's,
How much
sales?
Sword and Shield do? Like 20 mil?
I think they did 15 or 16 million.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. But dude, I mean 6 million in
It's-
just 1 week. It's
That's pretty good. That's ridiculous.
And to be
It's
honest, people saying that the story is really good.
oh
The
dude, and
whole
the
game,
story,
it's yeah,
bro,
just,
it is actually like adult. And
yeah.
there is
It's
some
okay.
key parts, but it touches on religion. It touches on some dark shit.
Dark shit, yeah.
It touches on like your ideology of like what you look on life, on like
Yeah,
your
perspective, yeah.
life.
Choices.
It conflicts with characters. Characters have conflicts with one another.
That's
So
dope.
you get invested into the characters because characters just have a different mindset and they actually argue with each other.
Yeah.
Like it's not like like Pokemon, like everything's nice and everything's okay in our Pokemon world. Like
not every game is like that. And if you Sun
not
and
every
Moon,
game, but like the
Sun and
last
Moon Lucamine was up.
yeah, but the last few games have been like that, where it's like everything's okay. Are your
Sword
Pokemon
and
are
Shield,
gonna...
yes.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
was just
you know
like,
which stories
dude.
I like that it concludes with the story is the story of Spirit Tomb that you have to collect 107 spirits.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
That's the same shit in every Pokemon game, right?
like mad work.
The last few ones, like Zygarde cubes, you had to
Yeah.
fucking find all the fucking Zygarde shits, and so you can
I
get
didn't
the
give a
full fucking
damn about no
Zygarde.
Zygarde, man. Zygarde, what? Cell? Perfect cell? I'm good. You can
Yeah,
have that.
the 100% Zygarde. But
That's fine.
yeah, like it's fun, man. I like, and then like it makes me even want to shiny hunt, like and that's something that they fucking misread in my shit with Ribbon and Max. But like you don't technically have to complete the whole Pokedex. So like let's say because every Pokemon has a task. So like they have check marks, and then it'll tell you catch 5 of this Pokemon. And then once you do it, it'll do a check mark, right?
Yeah.
If you do 10 of the tasks that it lists off, then you have a 1 in
2000.
like no.
Yes, it's
like-
already complete. It says that if you get 10 check marks,
Oh, hello,
to complete
Charlie.
the Pokedex, it's 1 or 2,000 chance.
Yeah, no. So it's one in so with so yeah, it's 1 in 1,000, and then if you complete all the checks, it's like 1 in 600 of chance of finding that shiny. And then if you complete your whole Pokedex and then you get the shiny charm, it's even lower than that. So like it gives you an incentive of like wanting to complete the Pokedex. Like it wants you.
It rewards you basically.
Right.
It rewards you by completing the Pokedex. You could get a shiny out of that Pokedex that you complete. And what I like is this is the one thing that Anders made me challenge this game is to get an alpha Pokemon for shiny.
Yeah. I mean that's the hardest probably thing you can do.
Yo, dude. And right now I an alpha, which is the best of that version of that Pokemon because it has better base stats, I believe.
And you know what's crazy?
Mhm.
You know they sold 6 million, right?
Yeah.
Only off of one version of the game.
There's 2 versions?
No, one version.
There's only one version.
There's one version.
Every
Legendary
other
Arceus.
game has had 2
Two
versions.
versions.
Yeah.
This
right?
one version.
Off of one version, they sold 6 million fucking copies in 1 week. Imagine
It's
that.
good.
Imagine that all they had to do was put some nice gameplay into their fucking game.
One version. Not
Yeah,
two.
Mechanics. One
and have
version. Different mechanics.
Right.
I mean, technically, they combine, Sun and Moon, those 2 versions together as combined sales.
Yeah, no, they did, but that's what I'm saying. But you still had to buy two different versions
Two
in
versions,
order to get
Yeah.
the full experience. It's
And
No,
this
I
way
mean,
you get all of it.
you
This way you
can't
get all of
Not to
it.
get the full
in one
experience,
version
it's
you
just to
can't.
get certain Pokemon.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's not the full experience because then I can't catch all those Pokemon
Yes,
in
you
one
can. You
version.
trade.
You trade, but again, you can't catch that Pokemon. See, I'll give you the example why I say that because in Legend Arceus, let's say I started off with Oshawott, right? I'm not gonna be able to see the other starters, right? In the same game, I could still go and catch the other starters if I wanted to.
Oh yeah. Breakouts.
Like, I don't need a trade in this game. Even like, the Pokemon that only evolve on trading, you don't even need to do that because
You
all
can
you have to
pick it
do is get the item that makes them evolve. And so now you don't have to trade anymore. It makes it
Changing
easy.
the game.
Right.
Yeah, it's just a grind now. A
That's
grind.
why I'm saying, and only one version of the game, you can
Gives you
fucking
everything,
possibly
yeah.
do everything.
Yeah.
It's
I
just-
mean, I still think there should only be one version of a
Right.
Pokemon game. Like,
Right.
No, but the only
It
thing is
just-
you have to grind for it. That's the only thing you have to do.
yeah, I mean, exactly. But I mean,
Which is-
again,
It's fine.
it's so much easier like than having to buy 2 fucking games because that's what I would do. I would buy both games.
Well, they got you,
Trade
not
with
me.
each
I don't
other.
buy 2 games. I buy one and I go trade if I want that piece of crap.
got
Pokemon.
us.
And
They
half the
got
time, the
us, man.
Pokemon you
You
want,
have to
it's not even worth it.
You have to understand when you're an only child that wasn't allowed to go out.
Damn.
I fucking get through the fucking games and trade with myself.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
get all the fucking Pokemon.
that's some lonely stuff right there.
Yeah, exactly.
that's some
I would just sneak my Game Boy to school and then trade with my friends.
friends, yeah.
Who said I didn't do that shit?
There you go, no love day. You're a fake. Fake.
Oh man.
Fake.
But
Alright, what's fun? Alright, take us away.
So go buy Pokemon Arceus is in stores now, and
They
obviously-
clearly love it.
Yeah, I mean it's clearly popular. People are actually buying it. Whether if people are tired of Pokemon or not, I think it's a great game based on just what people say on the game itself. You could put it right here. You guys just heard of
Did you really buy the special edition?
Bro, it's not spending money, bro.
It's not-
I
I know
love
it's
this
Andres,
rich
he's
guy.
gonna-
Loves throwing money at Nintendo, bro.
Look, if Nintendo doesn't deliver on the things we want, it's because of people like
He
Andres, right?
legit has like 20 Switches.
It's true.
Except
for Yeah,
How
he
many-
can run his
how
own
many-
tournament.
How many Switches you have?
hold
Bro,
on.
he has like 4, bro.
He literally has like a gang of Switches over there, bro.
Motorized Deluxe. Yes, I know. I already know that. Don't show it to me. I already know, dude. He has Monster. He has Pokemon Legend.
Yo, throw that
Arceus,
money
yes.
to some stocks, bro. You go be more rich. You're already rich.
Hey, these are my stocks.
Yeah, right.
His collection, bro.
Go
His
be richer than you are, bro.
I am. I just have to pull out my binder.
Yo, where's the Mario Bros. Deluxe? You don't have that one? The edition? The first edition?
Which one?
The Mario Bros?
No, I don't want to get that.
No, bro. Come on.
If it's not something that entices me, I won't go out and get it.
It entices me.
So
Special editions enticing
we
him.
know that Andres is the ultimate collector.
Entice him. But that's not a word.
Look, he's just about to show off
You
his
showed it too. Talking about
Street
games
Fighter shoe.
and collections.
Oh my god, dude.
Told you he's rich, bro. Let's-
Yeah.
Yo, Christmas time and he's Santa Claus, man. He's coming out with
You
the
see what he
gift.
has in that room? That's not all what he has. He still has more over and
Yeah, there's an attic right here, just under me, with all bunch of shit.
That wouldn't be an attic.
No.
Yeah, no, it's a
The big
basement.
storage unit. The basement, yeah.
There you go.
All right. So it is.
There you go. There you go, Mr. Rich.
It is
Richie
what it
Rich.
is. All right, guys. So make sure to tune in to Puck Boost on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. We're gonna have more talk about
He's still showing
Pokemon,
off.
and obviously Andrews is gonna chime in on the chat. Make sure to
You know,
check him
for
out.
being a Poke Fiend, I'm surprised you haven't chimed in.
Oh,
You
I'd have. As for
Yeah,
being
yeah,
No,
yeah,
no, no, no.
in the chat.
showing up to the
showing
episode.
up because they don't invite.
That's
Wow.
true. You're right. I wasn't even invited to the
Look,
first one.
look,
That's
look,
cool,
look,
bro. I
look,
understand.
look.
You
That- Ruben is the worst at letting people know. I keep telling them, "Did you invite this guy?" I was like, "Oh, I forgot." I was like, "Whatever." So he just kept going. Hey,
No, I
Ruben
did.
just forgets.
You can't
No.
tell me I
Actually,
You invited me the second
did.
time.
He
I thought I was
invited-
like, word? That's how it
You
is?
know when Ruben invited me? He invited me. Hold on. Late March.
No, late March, February 28 when Brilliant Stars come out.
He invited me.
No,
Late March. We're not
invited
even
me
in.
because
We're not
I'm buying
even, we just
boxes of
started
cards.
February.
February 28 because Brilliant Stars come out like that.
Brilliant Stars. So that's
Look,
all he wants
look.
me for. He wants
how
me
it
to
is.
whore out cards. That's all he wants. me
You're so welcome.
Nah, take
Look,
it.
you're so welcome to join the next episode. Just make sure to talk to Ruben because
Ruben Max. It's not me only.
Yeah, he's not to set up a meeting because they always me have a meeting before they do the actual podcast on Monday. So there you guys have it. Make sure to check out Poke Boost. Oh, you can check out the previous episodes they had just to see what how is the whole thing about. Also make sure to check out our channels. You're all welcome to subscribe, like I said. Make as many comments as
Smash
you
that
want to.
like button
Smash the
because
like
the
button because it
YouTube
helps us out.
algorithm is a pain in the ass.
And with
Snap
that,
that shit like yo girl.
also
No,
make sure
like your ex.
actually make sure to check out social medias. They're down below. Thank you everyone here for coming on to this podcast, and make sure to check us out next week at the same time, 7 p.m. Pacific time on Friday night. You guys already know. Take care.
If it ain't gameplay, got to go. Deuces.
All right, then.
All right, see you guys.
Take care, guys.